Okay guys, here's a remedy for all you who've got condensation on your toilet cistern. It's quite an easy and cheap way to stop it. What you need is a cheap yoga mat like this. It's about 5mm thick, thereabouts. This is just one piece. They come in about 6 foot long, be 2 foot wide. Normally get them for around £5 to £10. And stick that on. What I've used is some silicone sealant by Dow Corning. It's quite a good one. Still quite cheap but really effective. Okay, let's have a look in the cistern. Get that on there. And there you go, that's the finished article. This took about 2 hours to complete, and then I left it overnight to dry before putting everything back in and filling it up with water. And what you do with the silicone is, using your mastic gun, put quite a bit on the back of your mat after you've cut it and dry fitted it to test it first. Then smooth it out with an old credit card and put it into place, pressing it down evenly. Do this before moving on to the next bit. Depending on the cistern, you might be able to put it in one piece around the back and one at the bottom. But because of the shape of mine, I had to do it in several pieces and join. There's a join there, you see. What you do is just smooth it out and clean up as you go. Now this one's been running for about a week with no condensation. But actually this is the second one I did. I did another one which lasted about 3 years, but we changed that system when we put a new bathroom in. All this does is create a barrier between the freezing cold water coming in during winter and the cistern. So I'll give it a flush now and then you'll be able to see. Okay, ordinarily as soon as the cold water starts filling the cistern, you would see the condensation forming right up to the water line. And of course during the hours of the day this would start dripping from the base of the cistern onto the carpet, which doesn't do your carpet any good nor your wooden floors underneath. I've seen another video where you can use the expanding foam, which is another neat trick and does the same job, but personally I find expanding foam be really messy, so this was another method that I've used before, know it works, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. So if you've got this problem with condensation, get yourself a cheap mat, some silicone, and get to work. Like I say, the other thing to watch for is make sure you've got enough space in your system that when you put things back it's going to fit. Because it does take a little bit of space, and this in particular, the filler was a bit tight, but I got away with it. So just bear that in mind. And also when you're cutting the holes at the bottom, as you can see down here, just cut them slightly bigger than you need so that the washer and the screws can all fit in without being affected. Okay. I hope this video has been of some help, and it should certainly stop your condensation problems. Okay guys, over and out.